Aloha, aloha. I'm scrolling Reddit. No one was making themselves known, so I was just like, okay. Oh, actually, speaking of Reddit. I need to activate Chrome. I hate doing this! There we are. You just get to look at me while I scroll Reddit. Actually, am I looking at anything that's inappropriate? You can look at what my Reddit feed is full of. Hello, Jakey. Yeah, a few more minutes of no one showing up and I would have been like, okay, well, see you guys later. That's a rule. That is one of the great ancient unspoken rules. Oh yeah, this is my Reddit account. I'm no longer an MB, but every time I try to fucking change this... Here, let me make Chrome bigger for you. Every time I try to change my fucking flare on this Reddit, it just goes back! So, I'm not actually an NB anymore. Friendship ended with NBism. Yeah, I'm now a React streamer. I hope you guys like that. I just scroll like trans subreddits. And I actually don't like r/space. I think it's dumb. Reacting to based memes. I don't care who the trans girls send. I'm not installing Linux. Dude, Bramble is gonna come in here, and it's gonna be like, actually, trans girls care more about Mac. Or, you know, some like, computer, BS like that. Okay. And I also scroll through r/stupid. Whoa, that is loud. Wow, okay. I didn't anticipate getting my tail feathers blown off by the music here. If you don't know r/stupid food, it's stupid food. Can you scoot the bird over? I am not reacting any more differently than how I would normally react. You have seen me laugh and pee my pants several times. Oh, let me turn this darn thing down. So this sponsored stream will be just a little bit shorter than last sponsored stream, and then we'll transition into normal, no more sponsored streams. Until I get another opportunity that I will make no money off of! To be clear, I am not doing this because I am making money. That much should be clear to y'all. I have seen... So, someone had, like, a table, a wooden table. They covered it in tinfoil. Like, not a tablecloth, not like actual protection from the food and the table, but just wooden table, tinfoil, and piping hot spaghetti. Very good. Yummy. I actually don't like spaghetti. You can throw me on the cross for that take, honey, but I don't like spaghetti. My brother actually tried to get me to go to a fazzoli restaurant or a cannoli, you know, some Italian restaurant in St. Louis, and I'm like, no! Ah! And I was like, you know, crying and, you know, expelling all sorts of bodily waste in his car. Ooh. No, I ain't eating spaghetti no matter what is in it. You could have all the bugs and seeds and spaghetti in the world, and I would not even touch it. I don't like spaghetti. That's like saying I don't like soup. Oh, what if soup had bugs and seeds in it? No! Oh, that's me. No! Oh, I have to open Krita. No! I do like soup though. I made carrot soup a few days ago, and we're still going through it. I might make some bread today. That sounds nice. Wait, Krita, open. We're getting apartment inspectors today. Oh, so not only are you on Scuff Mobile, TM, but you had to put on pants. Oh no! Oh, the humanity, the birdanity, the furry, whatever. Yes, we have to listen to. Oh, guess what I did last night? Oh. These are by no means actually finished textures. Actually, I want to show you guys Arcade because, well, first of all, I love Arcade, and I'll find any excuse to show you him. I love him so much. I might cry. Oh my goodness, I might actually cry. Here we go. Wow. He actually looks like Arcade. Now this is just like a basis. I could just stick with like this kind of minimalist coloring. If I wanted to use him as an avatar. Which I might. I said that I would make him available as one. The butt. But ideally, I want to try more realistic colors. Actually comparing, I had a picture here, let me get a picture here. Oh, I've been comparing it to, can I crop the image? Thank you. Dear OBS, can I please crop? Comparing it to in-game, he looks, I think I made his, I'm whitewashing Arcade. He looks rather pale, like even his hair is extraordinarily light compared to this, and like none of his clothes have like grime and scrug on them yet. So still have to work on it. Yeah, this needs to be a different color. You can see the seams very... I wonder where the seams are on this model. I don't know. Yeah, where are the seams? These are actually supposed to be seams, though. So, it makes sense for those. Como você está? Estou bem. E você? Como você está? I'm doing fine. For your math class? Oh, you're still in college? You know, people have been saying that. Has school started already? Like, are people already back in school even though it's January 10th? Am I just, like, overselling it? Also, don't groan about having to take notes. Notes are good. Dude. Whoa! But I'm doing good. I'm doing good today, Mudinho. I basically just woke up. Oh, it started yesterday. Okay. Because Bramble was saying that it had to do something for college, and I'm like, oh, what? It should be winter break for y'all. What are you doing? But I think I get it. It's been over a year since I've been in college. Today, I'm fixing the plasma cutter. Oh, I think my accent's gonna be really bad today. Oh, honey. You're fixing the plasma cutter of my boss via WhatsApp. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, sorry guys, I just moved to Minnesota. I know I said I live in another state, but oh honey, I moved real up north. Oh yeah, bud. No thanks. You know, that's how you could tell, that's how you weed out— oh, RK, you're still here. That's how you weed out, double agents in Minnesota. Hand them a Snicker salad. Oh, honey. Where's, I need to— I need to get my, it's on Discord. Dico saldo. Fun fact about salads. If you just have like 3 different, you know, vegetables and fruits and, you know, like things in there, that's not really— people like to gatekeep salads. I had this health freak friend— okay, no, stop the music. Rant time. I had this health freak of a friend, and she liked to gatekeep the heck out of salads. She would be like, actually, pushes up glasses, it's not really a salad, because it does not have 10 different things in it. And I'm like, a salad is just whatever you make it to be. You don't need to gatekeep a whole food. You don't need to do that. Why do you feel the need? Anyway. Yeah, a salad is just tossing random stuff into a bowl. Nice hand. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not my hand. I'm not a human. Dang, you know? Jakey, I think you're onto something, because that is a nice hand. Oh, but you know who has better hands? I know who. Excuse me. I'm a bit sniffly. It's cold in here, but I don't want to, like, grab my blankie, and I don't want to, like, put on warmer clothes, because I'm disgusting. Okay, actually, second rant time. It's not a rant, it's more or less me recounting a rather traumatic event. But first, we have to look at Arcade's hand. He looks like a brown recluse in this image. He looks like he's just not trying to be seen. Look at those hands. I want to hold them very badly. A meat salad? Ugh! Ugh, gross! You're nasty. More than 2 hours of you trying to find a problem. He texted you that he didn't connect one wire I told him to connect. That's frustrating. Alright. Right, rant time. So there are two bathrooms in my house. There's the upstairs one, which more or less belongs to Cody, and my bathroom, which is in the basement. Now, I already don't like being in the basement. There's alive bugs. Apparently, a few years ago, there used to be, quote-unquote, a mouse problem. I have not seen any cute mammalian, you know, diminutive mammalian friends down there. But I just don't like being down there. It's... Because Cody actually makes the money in this house. And it's Cody with a K! You better respect my big brother. He makes the big money. Like, I can still use his bathroom. He's been letting me use the shower. And because my bathroom is right next to it, I'll just use his bathroom in the morning so I don't have to go all the way across the house when I'm about to pee myself. But this story is about me taking, or me rather avoiding to take a shower. I'm in greasy gamer mode today. I'm very greasy and gross today. Okay, so I think it was like Friday night? Yeah. So I haven't taken a shower since Friday night. I'm that disgusting. I usually take a shower every day. So this is, I don't feel good right now. So Friday night, I get back from the gym, and I am, like, exhausted. You know, we had been walking around all day. We woke up at, like, 10. Or rather, we got out at 10. Woke up earlier. And then didn't get back until midnight. So it's midnight on Friday. And I'm like, wow, you know, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. But the reason why I've been using Cody's shower is because it's really cold in the basement. So I don't want to, like, get out of the shower when it's 40 fucking degrees down there. So that's why he's been letting me use his shower. But it was not freezing down there, so I was like, okay, I want to try taking a shower down there again. Because I've only taken one other shower down there when I first moved in. And it wasn't a pleasant experience for many reasons. But I was like, okay, I'll try it again. It's warm enough. So I go down there, and it was traumatizing! It was traumatizing trying to take a shower in there. It felt like I was, like, fighting in World War VII in there. One of the so there are two shower heads, which is already, like, super overstimulating. Then there's, like, the problem with the cold, because the heater's just turned off. I was like, oh, excellent. So I'm trying to hurry. And there's, like, a mount for the auxiliary shower head. And it breaks. So I'm trying to, like, manage this other shower head. I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do with it. So I just set it down somewhere. And, like, the nozzle on it is like... It's like fried chicken. So this is already an overstimulating... I haven't even, like, soaped myself up yet. I have not applied my hair wash yet. So I'm overstimulated. Things are breaking. I'm like, okay, whatever. Stuff is constantly going into my eyes. I cannot get away. Like, in the upstairs bathroom, there's only one shower head, so I can just turn around and wipe my face off so I can see. But there's nowhere for me to go in this other shower. So I'm, like, fighting for my life in here. So I do my 2-in-1 on my head. And one of the shower heads pops off. And I'm like, what? Hello? Hello? So I put it back on. And in the process of doing it, I turn it onto, like, turbo fried chicken mode, and it's, like, spraying me in the face. So I'm like, okay, alright. And I get my loofah ready. I don't really like loofahs. I prefer bars of soap. I think they're more sanitary. I'm getting my loofah ready with the body wash, and I get the bright idea, okay, how do let me try using this other shower head while I face away from the main non-moving shower head. And the head of this one pops off too! And so I'm like, okay, sure. So I tried putting it down. It's spraying everywhere. The roof of the shower is really low, so it feels like it's raining on me. Like, so I'm getting water from in front. I'm getting water in the back. I'm getting water on top of me. And all the while, the drain is not draining. It is not draining! So I'm like, ah! There's water all around me. I just, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. 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 So I just set I set that other one down after trying to fix it. I still can't fix the mount. So I was like, okay, let me just try the other way. And there's like a middle mount. It's a middle mount to just stick it up there and then like hang it on the other side, but the other side is broken. But I was like, okay, maybe I'm just putting it in the wrong way. So I put it in and it stays for a second and it's hooked on the middle mount too, right on top of me, and it falls down. And this middle mount is made out of metal. And it's like clanking, it's very echoey and making a lot of noise. And I fucking grab it right out of the water, right? Because it's not fucking draining. And I stick it back up there. And I just slam the auxiliary free moving shower sprayer thing onto like the side of the tub. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm clean enough. I'm up to my ankles in soapy, dirty water. Yeah, fun. So that's why I haven't taken a shower since Friday night. 'Cause that was such a traumatizing, awful experience. I need to drink some water. Hello, Matt. Hello, Boner. So, I'm gonna talk to him. I know, I need to take a shower. I was going to today, after the stream. I also need to do my laundry. It's like 4 days out of... I do my sheets weekly, but I haven't done them in a week plus like 4 days. So, I'm stinky, my bed is stinky. Not a good time. So I'm just gonna talk to my brother tonight. And the reason why I wanted to use the other bathroom is because he put so much work into quote-unquote fixing the downstairs bathroom, but I don't think it's it. I don't think, I don't like being down there. I don't like being down there. And mind you, that's not even including the bugs I've seen down there. It's a nightmare. It's a straight nightmare down there. Anyway, let me talk to you. Let's transition from screaming about showers to screaming about HelloFresh. Do you? So, let's say you live alone. Like, well, I used to live alone. Getting HelloFresh delivered is way cheaper than getting your groceries delivered. I actually went back, oh, excuse me, and did the calculations. HelloFresh was just about as expensive as getting my groceries delivered, but you're getting like twice the food, and it's actually good for you, instead of getting like, you know, maybe 3 bananas a week, 1 pallet of chicken, and what else did I used to get? And like a little package of carrots. That's basically what I lived on for the 4.5 years, per week. Per week, that's what I lived on for 4.5 years. Yes. See, the reason why my beak is green? Do you guys want to know why? It's because I love HelloFresh. It's because I like money. No, it's because I like HelloFresh. Oh! No, it really is. It really is just about as cheap as getting your groceries delivered. I don't know about getting your getting your groceries by, like, you know, going to the store, but it's quicker than trying to, like, look up special recipes and portion it out. On their website, you can just ask, like, if you live with 2 people or if you live alone, it'll pre-portion it before you. And this is the time right now to try HelloFresh, because they have these, like, really nice, festive recipes right now. Even though it's January, apparently until the 20th, they are going to be selling all sorts of cool, festive, like, I was looking on their site, they had, like, a whole turkey, not like a whole, you know, big turkey body, but, like, turkey-related recipes, duck-related recipes. They'll get you to try new foods, even though you're a picky eater like I am. And they'll make you like them. And if you don't like, Nightbots! Nightbots! Naughty! We should call them Naughty Bot. Oh god. And if you don't like, you know, the allure of cheap pre-portioned food, if you don't like the allure of special recipes right now, if you don't like the allure of getting 21 free meals with my promo code, POGHF20137, here's my pitch to you. Here's my last resort. Every unique order that uses my promo code will get 1 free basic illustration. Why do I look so angry? That's my pitch to you. I am poggers. Look at me. Do I not look poggers? Am I poggers? That's my pitch to you. It's free art and free food. What could go wrong? Okay, now we'll finally. Oh, Krita, where's Krita? Oh, yay! Now we can draw. Yay! HelloFresh, unfortunately, cannot stuff you like a turkey. Not that I know of. I don't know if it's in Egypt. What's funny is that I'm trying to, like, pitch... I'm trying to pitch an American... I think HelloFresh is an American company. Like, I think they do America and Canada. But almost... A lot of people who watch my stream are... They're in countries where HelloFresh does not exist. So, it's so funny. Oh, right. Oh! I was looking for coins. No, you know, honesty is my policy. Okay. Oh, okay, so previously in order to set this up, I had to, have, like, separate line art and color layers for every single coin, but it looks like I was a good boy and set all of it up already. Oh, right, and Europe. What? Or Europe? What is Europe? I don't know what that is. You mind telling me what Europe is? Or Europe? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Matt. Oh, Matt, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while, son. I'll just call this line art. What's this? Is this the actual... Okay, so that's the actual coin line art. Da-da-da. So, this is an image I set up a little while ago. How long, actually, did I set this up? For a time, I was obsessed with hiker coins. And I really wanted, whoa, whoa, hello? Really wanted to explore that topic. It's a robe for eyes, you dummy. Oh, a rope! Oh, right, yes, the European quote-unquote people have a language, don't they? They know how to communicate with humans. As far as I know, we don't have any European viewers. So I can make these jokes, of course. Oh, right, I wanted to check when this file was created. December 26th. Oh, okay, so it's been a hot second. Right, because I did it during the downtime between that really big commission. La 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 la. It could be fun to make these coins into like little 3D models for practice with normals. Potato actually sent me this really I think I can actually share it because there's nothing inappropriate about it. You know, it's the only DM between us that isn't like inappropriate. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a series. Oh, it's a series of 3 images. Try to put them in an order that makes sense here. Okay. Oh, son! Oh, no! 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 Arr. Come back, you rapscallion! So, she taught me that, black is down and white is up. So you can just make a grayscale at first. And then through a filter on Krita, you can turn it into a proper normal map. This is what 3D software uses. Like, you can put this on a texture and it'll appear to bump up or down, which I feel like the first person to like come up with normals must have blown their pants off. Hey, I have been invaded so much by Europe. I'm sure at some point I have European blood in my family tree. You know, we all have a little bit of Europe inside of all of us. Europe is literally coming in me right now. Oh, what's this? This is not a dildo, by the way. It is supposed to be corn. Okay? I would never draw dildos on a sponsored stream. I would never draw dildos on Twitch unless they change the rules. It's a corn dough. Welcome to my corn dough. Corn. You know, all I can think of is cornado. So this is it. The manos, this is what this coin is, or also called a palm. I know it exists. If it is, you know, long, and does not have a super rough shape, it most certainly is in toy form. Actually, let me look up some ears of corn. I want it with the shucks on it! Oh! I actually haven't had corn in a while. The big ear of corn from Nickelodeon. Well, no, I can't say that I have. Tell me all about it, Mr. Jakey. Oh. after we go back to non-sponsored stream after this, I will give you guys Ridge Racer. That's another deal I'm holding right now. Wow, this music is really homosexual. This is like something I would see in a gay telenovela. These lower coins, I'm trying not to make too complicated because the hikers have to hand engrave these coins. I actually, on that image I showed you guys earlier, I drew them to scale on how, like, you know, the scale they would actually have, to kind of get an idea of how much detail I could fit with pen and paper. What's this? No, why would I have ever heard of this? It looks like it's from an older show. I feel like I recognize this person from somewhere. Oh, did I show it? Damn it. All that? I never watched that show, but I have something in my eye. But I do know of people who have watched it. It was just a little bit before my time. You guys gotta remember, I'm like 12. I don't even know how to spell Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon? More like... just Nick. Got him. I can't believe I owned you guys. Oh, is that the theme song to it? You know, actually, what show did y'all... What kind of shows did y'all watch as a kid? Because I had Kids Next Door. I know that was Cartoon Network, and before people are like, oh my god, that's not from Nickelodeon. When I was super duper young, there was like this Talking Mayan Head game show. Something Lost Temple, I think? It was something like that. Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog? That was a pretty good one. I've never heard of David the Gnome. When I was a teenager, I was watching Steven Universe. Legends of the Hidden Temple, that's what it is. Yeah, I watched that crap out of that when I was a kid. 12? This is an 18 plus stream! You're getting banned! You're getting banned! Oh, darn it. So close, too. If I was only just slightly more stealthy, I could have gotten away with it. Oh my god, okay. So when I was a kid, like still in high school, little kid, when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, I didn't really watch TV anymore, but when I was in middle school, and especially elementary school, y'all know Boomerang? My parents, for a bus that was picking me up at, like 7:30, they woke me up at 6 for, you know, for some gosh darn reason. I don't know why. They just wanted to wake me up at 6 for some reason. I get up at 6, and I would watch Boomerang for like 90 minutes. And I remember the show called Wacky Racers. I didn't particularly like the show. It was just something to wake up to. I'm not saying as I didn't like it. It's just I was so tired and disoriented every single morning that I just kind of let my eyes glaze over while Hanna-Barbera sound effects and, you know, colors ran across the screen. Wacky Rich Racers! Oh no. Just you dummies wait until I get to play that song. What's this? Oh, I can tell this is retro because of, look at this. Boom! Blue screen, white text, quirky, you know, effect 13 years ago. Holy moly. Okay, what is all this? This looks like a really old show. I've never seen this before. Sheesh! Meanwhile, I watched... Oh, I also watched the Snorks, the Smurfs. Windows XP Movie Maker. We see your 4. Oh, don't look at my corn! That corn is for personal use only! Sir! You are not allowed to view my corn. Okay, I'm gonna draw something that is going to look like a pizza, but I promise is actually not a pizza. Actually, let me just... I'm gonna do something we call in the field, we call it tracing. Whoa! Here, let me put it up here so it's not... Roar! You want pizza? Did you know that HelloFresh actually has pizza? Just because it's touted as like a healthy, you know, healthy thing does not mean it does not have quote-unquote unhealthy recipes. So these are the coins that I've drawn up here compared to American currency. I didn't have any other foreign shekels to to compare these to, and I also threw in this cool gem that was probably a part of someone's precious wedding ring I found on the stairs at my old apartment. Because you know, it's a precious thing, I suppose. We call that cheating. Yes, it's tactical. It's tactical. Here, let me do something that I think might be a little bit more intelligente, as the Germans say. Intelligente! But yeah, you're right. I haven't eaten pizza. I haven't eaten pizza since I moved out. Unfortunately, the pizza brand I like, the closest one of that is a 40-minute drive on a good day. So, no pizza that I like for me. There's other pizza brands around here, but not any that I like. I don't know what that little hook is supposed to be. It's a shark tooth. Yeah, maybe it is just supposed to be a little bit. I have this like little microfiber cloth that I save for whenever spittle goes right on my screen. Hi. I don't know if you remember the idea I had of a procedural music generator. You did. I talked with another composer I found, and I got some ideas while he was talking. Maybe the code to make the system won't be as complex as I think. I thought about making 2 musics for each parameter, one for the lowest and another for the highest, and use all the music to train an AI to blend the music. Yeah, you can just say music instead of musics. It will be a pain to curate the AI. Have fun training an AI to make something that won't sound horribly generic. I haven't done personal research into AI, but I have a lot of stuff on YouTube I've been watching. that is, I forgot their name. If, I'll send it to you. They upload, it seems like all the time. Or at least they used to. Yes, Brockaloo.
Hi, dropshipper.
Hi, dropshipper. Dropshipping is a scam. You can check out Brockaloo. What they do, they have something called OpenAI Jukebox, and they train this AI to continue music, given like a small sample. A while ago, they had one with the Beatles. I really liked. And they like took all the Beatles' later music and trained this AI, which sounded like something you would hear way out in the rural pastures. It just sounded like really generic rock music. Yes, we don't say musics. In America, we don't say stuff like mathematic or maths. We just say math. We just say music. So it is correct to simply say music without any plural. I guess if you wanted to make it plural, you would have to use music as an adjective. So like musical passages, musical... Oh! I just found it. Musical riffs. Stuff like that. Moose. It's actually niece. I love the Beatles. I love the Beatles. I hate that people hate the Beatles just because they're old music. Kind of makes me angry. Like, you shouldn't hate music just because it's old. That's stupid and dumb. And you might have issues if you just don't like if you don't like the Beatles, that is a perfectly valid opinion. But it can't just be because they're old. Sorry to disappoint. Yes, you've been telling me about that, Jakey. Have you found any good composers you like? I might have some suggestions. I don't personally like opera, but good lord, do I know a lot of opera. I had to take this stupid class that was a huge waste of my time in college. Yeah, that looks like a tooth to me. Mozart? I like Mozart. Oh, Offenbach! That's a great one. One of my favorite opera people, operatic composers, has to be Bizet. Oh, Verdi? That's a nice one. I also quite like Tchaikovsky. No, he didn't make opera. He just made plays. Not plays. Dances? It's not an opera. Tchaikovsky. Maybe he did write some operas. It was one of the big 5 Russian composers. Oh, he did, but not any that I think people would know. Yes, operas. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these. Electronic music and Dark Drone. I'm not really an electronic composer. Now, if you needed something that was more classical in nature, that required physical instruments, that's what I'm good at. But I don't have it. I don't even know any software I could use to make digital music. Philip Glass? That sounds familiar. I know my fair share of composers named Philip. Oh, Jakey, if you like opera, you will most likely like songs as well. Not songs as in just like random pieces of music, but I mean like texts set to music, right? You know, the actual music definition of a song. Because, you know, it's not just opera out there. It's songs, it's musical limericks. I wish I could give you better suggestions, but I was an instrumentalist, not a song person. I actually hated the song class I had to take, just because I was a composer. Oh, no, Google? But even if I did have the software, I don't think I would feel particularly in my element. I could do it if you really needed me to, but I think you might have better luck looking for someone who has experience doing that. I actually have it composed in well over a year. Ooh, that's a nice coin. I'm looking at profiles of coins to get a good idea what to draw here. Actually, this guy is kind of... He looks like a tree trunk of a man. But, you know, he doesn't look like a stereotypical Roman dude. So I'll take it. After a few tries. Yes, that is correct. I have a lot of other personal projects to work on, though. Like, I could give it a try, but I have so much on my plate that I know I would rather, you know, I could fruitfully do. I think I might be able to, though I did try a few times making kind of dark, droney, spooky music when I was a kid. I could try to dig those up and send those to you if you want. The good thing about being a composer for the better part of like 6 years is that I made a lot of music. Theremin. A theremin is an instrument. Not, okay, first of all, Jakey, you were just, you know, giving helpful suggestions, like, to software. Now you're just saying instruments. Unless the hurdy-gurdy is somehow a musical software. I want a tree trunk man. I want tree trunk men. I love tree trunk man. He makes my brain activate. I have to remember not to use all sorts of dirty, naughty language on stream. As if I would ever do that, of course. I have never sworn in my whole life. Okay. If you think you can do it, I might hire you. At least higher than minimum wage. In your country or my country, minimum wage in the States is probably like 3 times your minimum wage. But it's very flattering that you want to hire me. Are you in process to get partner? Do you mind saying that again, but a little bit less fairly? Your country. It is a very flattering opportunity, I will say. Like, I don't think I would compose these days anymore, unless I knew I was gonna get paid a lot. Because, I just really don't feel confident about music anymore. Yeah, you know, you're not the first person to offer to hire me, in theory. A lot of people really do want my services. On partner goals? Do you mean, like, looking for a boyfriend? Is that what you're asking? If that is the case, then yes. I'm actually in the process of trying to get a car so I can, like, actually go out and have an autonomous life. You know, as opposed to being at home all day, doing nothing but screaming at my computer, and, you know, looking at inappropriate images of arcade. Oh, partner on Twitch. Not particularly. I know that my Twitch career is gonna go nowhere, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm honest. I had to stream on Twitch because I think it's fun. I wouldn't still be streaming on Twitch for 2 years if I wanted to make this my full-time career, right? Because I struggle to get around 10 viewers these days, guys. You know, for how much work I put into the stream. But that's just how it is. For a full-time career, I want to work at a studio. I want to animate. I want to do fucking something other than, like, freelance. I like freelance, but freelance is not stable and does not make a lot of money. But I have been trying to apply, and have been applying to studios, both local and remote. I actually have been working on my comic very slowly, but I just got to page 10 of something I'm working on. Just a sketch, though. I'm trying to find a page that, like, isn't inappropriate. Yeah, here we go. This isn't too terribly inappropriate. I already have a portfolio, though. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yes, with freelance, you can make a portfolio. Honestly, it's really nice having a coffee gallery, because people will ask, people who are new to commissioning me will ask me 500 questions, which I do not mind answering, but I also don't want to, you know, especially if they haven't paid me. So I just send them to my coffee gallery. I'm like, nope, shut your lips, go to this link, and I will not answer any of your questions until you've had a look through there. The thing about freelance sites, right, like Fiverr and stuff, is that the customer gets your service and then they pay you, which is sketchy to me. I know people can make their living off of sites like those, but I don't know about it. I do know that you can publish on Amazon. I did know that. I was gonna try to just, like, get this comic sketched out first. And then just post, like, an Imager link. And then when it's finished... Like, I don't have the money. The thing about publishing is that I don't have the beans to do that. But it's a good idea. Time to stretch. I guess you could say, on the other hand, oh, you won't grow if you can't trust those freelance sites. Which is a valid concern. But I really do bust my ass to do the things that I do. And I will be very mad if I do not get paid for it. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Have you heard of something called HelloFresh? Where's my music? The music was like, oh no, it's sponsor time. If you use my code POG HelloFresh HF20137, you will get 21 free meals, you'll get free shipping, and you'll get free art from me. Oh my goodness. This is the time to do it, gamers. They have recipes right now that they don't have any other time of the year. And I think it's until January 20th that they'll have these recipes, and then you can't get them until next November. It's cheaper than getting your groceries delivered, and it's way quicker and less of a hassle to prepare dinner, you know, so you can refuel and go back to looking at degenerate birds online. And if you use my promo code before it expires, again, that it's on the 20th, you will get free art with your order. It can be whatever you want. Whatever you want. Even if it's, you know. Anyway, use the promo link, get free art and food. You really just can't go wrong. Back to scheduled, regularly scheduled looking at coin programming. When I was unpacking, I found this little Tupperware container full of like little coins. It was just like spare change I had been saving. And it probably does not amount to any more than like $20, but I like to think that there is a lot of money in there. I like to think that I'm a freaking millionaire. Do you guys save change? Right, this dude is supposed to be wearing... He doesn't look like a normal... Roman dude. He's like wearing this medieval... You know, as is typical in hiker culture. You don't use cash. I also, when I can help it, I prefer to not use cash. Like, it's card is just much easier to keep a track of. He's got his cute little colonizer hat on. Oh, yes, bitch! Snatch! My brother, he watches the brain cancer called TikTok, and he likes to show me these memes that he finds on TikTok, which is, you know, I don't like TikTok, but he shows me the memes. And he found this one that he just finds infinite humor out of this like basic white lady, and the caption is like, POV, you're talking to someone who is chronically online, and she's just saying snatched over and over again. No, it was on the wrong layer. Oh no. We can have arcade? Well, honey, he would win. I don't see him personally as a fashion icon, but I like putting him in gay little outfits. Now I'm on the right layer. Hopefully. If I'm not, I'm going to vomit! Ugh. using Blender hotkeys. Oh, I was doing my taxes last night. I know, yeah, I actually don't, unfortunately, you bought into the propaganda that I engage in tax evasion. I know, I'm sorry for lying to you. But I was doing my taxes yesterday, and I'm so used to Blender. So when you press undo in Blender, the things that it counts as an undo include like selecting something. So I was like trying to select huge blocks of text in my tax sheet, which, and you know, and I would like accidentally unselect something or select something I didn't want to. So I would press undo, but instead of just undoing that selection, it would, you know, actually undo the last thing I changed. And I felt like almost screaming. And I kept doing that for like the 3 hours I was worrying about my taxes. I just kept doing that over and over and over again. It was so frustrating. By the way, if you are in America, maybe assemble your tax sheet, because they are coming up. Use the Cash App tax program. Oh, you know, I haven't actually... I just do all my taxes the old-fashioned way. I haven't even considered... like a program like that. Maybe I could ask my tax person about it. It's so much easier. Like, because I'm self-employed, I just want to make sure that, like, whatever I'm putting down is correct. This is free. I know it's free. But I am an adult, right? So therefore, I can be audited by the IRS if I don't do things correctly. And the tax person, even though they are not free, they make sure that I am on the right track. So therefore, I will ask them about it. My mom does not use any programs like that. So I don't have her opinion on it. Yeah, so I make well below that number. Yep. I can tell you that much. I love piano trills. But yeah, if anyone is looking for someone who knows how to write for wind ensemble, chamber orchestras, percussion groups, piano, and you want like another human being to play it instead of a machine, I'm your dude. Ganke is short for cancel. Got him. No, don't cancel me, Mr. Streamer. Don't cancel me. Oh. Yeah, there's some empty space here. Oh, that's... Oh, I was like... The coin doesn't have that much empty... I see what I was missing. He's got like this little... Oh, effect behind him. There we go. I was like... I knew I was forgetting something. Because the original doesn't have that much empty space. Imagine hand engraving this dude's face for 8 hours, actually 10 hours a day, 6 days a week. And the one day you have off, you have to go to church. Love it. Yeah, let's like chip away at this. This image is of a bull trampling on a wolf. It's based upon one of the ye olde Roman coins. I'm actually planning to shade these coins as well. Oh, I need a bull face. What's chat's favorite equine? I actually don't really know a whole lot of equine furries. I know one bull, and I know... do deer count as equines? Because I know they're related. Yeah, they're Servians? Yeah, they're not equines. Yeah, Serving, that's the word. What about Wanderling coins? I don't do Wanderlings anymore. They're in the box. It's not dead. It's in hibernation. Not for any particular reason. I just want to focus on mix right now. And plus, no one really liked Wanderlings. The two people who did are long gone. But if people want them back, maybe they'll come back. I have a dodo Sona I could work on conceptualizing a little bit better. Kilian. Ruined on Jupiter is also in a great and horrible slumber. But I'm glad you remembered Kilian's name. Just because I stopped... By the way, when I stop working on something, it does not mean that, that I just forget about it. I still know all about Kilian. I know about, Dashell and Marinaka and Skag. They all have not left me. Yeah, Wanderlings and ROJ, I left them at my old apartment. You'll have to break in and get them. Wow, this is the worst bowl I think I've ever drawn. Lack of... Oh, you're jobless. Darn, what happened to your old job? If you feel comfortable, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. They laid you off? Dumb. I'm hoping to get a job, the same job I had back in like 2018 as a maintenance technician plus janitor. That was a really nice job. It paid really well. The job was easy. And it was really fun too. I loved my coworkers. Just a dream job, honestly. Yeah, I really not like a rush job on these coins, but I didn't have my trusty computadora to really make them look nice. Maybe, now that I'm all settled in and I have all my art supplies again, we could have a traditional art stream, maybe? That sounds fun. We haven't done that in months. Probably the better half of a year. I don't know what's going on with this poor wolf's legs. I think this is supposed to be like its legs are spread out. Cause, you know, it's getting stampled by a stampled? Stamped? Stomped? Is stampled a word? Did I just make that up? I don't know. You would think it's weird for a bunch of Roman cosplayers to show a bull trampling. Maybe that's I think I mixed stomp and trample and got stample. That sounds more likely than whatever the hell I was talking about. It's a new word to me, damn it. Yeah, that bull's head is really large. I was wondering why it was looking off to me. Fun fact, this is my advice to all artistes in the chat. If something looks off proportionally to you, it's probably, if something looks off, right, and you can't tell what it is, it's most likely a proportional problem. You just have to figure out how, what proportions are off. That's the hard part. And if it's, like, a face especially, it's always the smallest thing. So annoying. That's a big wolf if that's a whole bowl. Maybe it's a tiny bowl. You know, apparently rodeo is really popular in my state, but I've never actually been to a rodeo. For as much as I love cowboys, I don't think I could bring myself to go to a rodeo. Sorry, cowboys. I'm only ironically interested in, doing inappropriate things with cowboys. It's just a joke. There's like a puddle of blood around it. Oh my god. I don't think there's gay rodeos in my state, unfortunately. Maybe down all the way down in Cowboy State, Texas, but not in my little, you know, bum, you know, butt crack state. No visitors yet. You know, I hate it when inspectors tell you a time and they're always late. Because, like, they're not even really inspecting, at least in my experience. Like, they'll do a sweep of your home, but they won't actually, you know, do anything. They'll just, like, take a quick sweep around. They won't actually dig into... I mean, of course they wouldn't dig into shit, but you know what I mean. Oh, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Oh. At least in my old apartment, inspectors would give us a time of, like, 2 to 4 p.m. Oh my god, there is a gay rodeo in my little butt crack state. Holy moly. Plot twist, they're not riding on bulls. They're riding on men. Wow, thank you for sharing that, Jakey. I'll have to talk to my brother about maybe going to one. Yeah, I think when they say inspection, I think what they really mean is checking for meth. La 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 la. Have you turned our apartment complex into a crack den? Oh please God, I hope you did not. I hope you did not. Checking for buggies. Uh-oh. You know, the fruit fly epidemic in my apartment was always not desirable. And that was in the middle of the city. I don't imagine it'll be better in the boonies. I live in the actual country now. Have you destroyed our apartment? No? Okay, bye. La 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 la. Is this Swan Lake? It is! I love Swan Lake. Are there walls at the ceiling? Yeah, when they say inspection, what they really actually truly mean, they're looking to see if you actually, you know, live in an apartamento. I think what I'm writing here stood for Scutarius Magnus, which is, big shield. Oh my god. You know, the best part of living in the boonies, is that because we're actually living in a house, there aren't any crackhead screamers or partiers at 3 a.m. I haven't actually been sleeping all that well anyway, but at least I'm not getting woke up by crackheads in the middle of the night. Freaking epic, dude. La la la. I love seeing runic. I guess this isn't really runic. Really simple, angular Latin script like this. Backward. It looks like a whole new language. That was you? Why were you waking me up, young man? That was not freaking nice. Yeah, it's an upgrade. You know, my brother, it's it's not crack, it's Jankum. Totally different. My brother, he was on this, well, he used to work from the late afternoon until way late in the evening. But now he works from like super early. He has to get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So he works from the very early morning until like the early evening. All day, basically. But he hasn't woken me up. Magically. I'll get woken up by like random cats making noise outside. But he hasn't woke me up yet. And our bedrooms are like right next to each other, so I have no... this house, honestly, must be insulated with lead. Because I have not heard this man get up in the morning. This guy's wearing a funny hat. The Scutarius Magnus, or the highest knight, is the personal bodyguard of the king. And he kind of looks like a gnome. I mean, I'm grateful. I don't want him to wake me up. I'm actually quite grateful that there's no noise. We don't have any pets. Which is simply excellent. I would prefer no pets. Cody was actually living in a situation where there would be like 7 kids running around, 7 dogs barking and screaming and hollering, like constantly. So it's just like, it's nice and calm and quiet. You want a cat? What kind of cat? Like a tabby? Wow. I really just tried doing the silhouette of a face without really considering, you know, what humans look like. No, cats also do crazy... Cats don't do crazy dog shit, but they also, in return, do crazy cat shit. Ever heard of zoomies at 3 a.m? Litter box is also kind of a pain in the tail feathers to clean. I want this guy to look kind of inbred. You know, he's part of the royal... the royal family, of course. You've never had a crazy cat. I love you, Jakey, but I just do not believe that at all. Every single cat I've known is like a crazy crackhead. Hot, but... No! Bad! But annoying. No, there was a period of like 3 months where my neighbor would just have constant loud sex. They would have sex in the afternoon, in the morning, at night, at 4 a.m. It's like, when do you sleep? Hello? When do you fucking sleep? You can't bang all the time. It was like orgy town 24/7 in that room. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, te, le, so, fa, me, re, do. It was constant for 3 months! I don't know how they did it. It must have not just been, like, you know, what pair of people living in there. It always sounded like there was 5 people in that apartment, even when I moved out. I swear to goodness gracious, me oh my. I don't know if I want to be invited to Orgy Town 24/7. No thanks. Now if arcade... No! No! Okay, okay, uh-oh. Okay, we all need a little bonk here. Getting me too excited. Thinking about arcade. Oh, okay, actually, I have an image to share with you guys. I have a little bit of an image. I think that's what the kids call it, an image. So I was doing some posing last night with Arcade because I had to redo the weight painting on his clothes and needed to make sure that oh, and by the way, his like underwear line was just a weight painting problem. I did look at those modifiers, the edge split and the smooth something or other. Smooth corrective modifier. I did look at those, and they did look kind of nice. They were fun to play with. But it was not the solution to my problem. It was just weight painting. But I put him into this pose, and this image got me acting up all night. Oh no. This image kept me up. That's all I'm gonna say. Just the idea that, you know, Arcade, he's not wearing his lab coat or his boots, he's just doing some yoga. Oh man. They never sleep! Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. They're always doing it! Ah! Yeah, they always found a way to just, you know, make noise. I think that's all they wanted to do. They just wanted to make noise. I did watch the clip you posted yesterday. There we go. I was expecting it to be longer, and I was expecting him to, like, use that deep, sultry voice that Arcade uses when you flirt with him. Actually, hold on. Let's do some, allow me to find, I have a whole, it was months ago, I downloaded, Arcade's entire library of sounds. I don't know where I would have put it. Oh, I know. And then I have to look up. Fitting music. Jakey! That's naughty! Yeah, I saw Arcade's clit yesterday. It was... oh, here we go. Here we go! Yeah, I'm doing my best to not say naughty words. Look, clitoris is not a naughty word. It is just an organ. Oh, here we go! It's just an organ of the human body, okay? Okay. I think it is. I think it's this site. Overt. Oh, okay. So it's the dialogue 006163226. Oh no. And it's 1.
Overt flirtation will get you everywhere, you know.
Oh. Okay, back on track. Oh no. I'm shaking right now. My hairs, my feathers are standing on end right now. Because of that, neuron activation. Oh, by the way, when I say neuron activation, I don't just mean it in like a sexual sense. Yeah, let's wait until after the sponsored. We only have around like 20 minutes or so. Until then we can be as inappropriate as possible. I'm shaking. Hearing. I need to find myself a real boyfriend. I am like physically, like uncontrollably shaking right now. That really got me acting up. Oh yeah, what's everyone's favorite fruit? I meant to ask earlier. Grinder? That is not a fruit. But... but... close! No, I'm not gonna use grinder, because grinder is used for hookups, and I don't want a hookup, and also... grinder is kind of gross if you... I mean, it's gross, you know, because it's a hookup app, but it's also really not cool to trans men. That's actually, funny enough, the main reason why I want, like, a stable job is so that I can go out and, like, meet people, you know? Like, I don't think dating apps are a total scam, because I know people who have found meaningful, lasting relationships through them. However, I don't think they are meant for me. I want, like, when you go on a dating app, it's kind of got this connotation, like, oh, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you know, instead of, like, a naturally occurring relationship, which is what I want, you know? Anyway. Jakey uses Grindr so much he spelled Tinder wrong. I looked at Hinge, Taimi, or Tammy, I don't know. My brother pronounced it Tammy, but that sounds wrong to me. And Bumble. Bumble seems kind of good, but I don't know about dating apps. Especially because I don't have a ride. Hinge sucks. In my opinion, Hinge, I didn't really get a whole lot of worth out of it. Oh, Taimi costs money? Oh, I didn't know that. That's news to me. I forgot what I was gonna say. To eat green apples, to drink oranges. What are you talking about? I know you're talking about fruit, but what does that mean? Are you just tired? Although I love green apples, they're crisp and they're sour, and I love drink. You know, my brother actually got some orange juice I've been sipping on from time to time. I might have some Chucky milk after the stream. We're only looking for a sugar daddy. Like, I feel like it's especially rough as a pre-everything trans man. 'Cause, like, ideally, I would be in a relationship, you know, with a gay, another gay gentleman. But the thing is, I look and sound like a woman. You know, what sort of gay man would be attracted in me? Granted, my ideal relationship would not be entirely sexual. Sex is gross! Oh, no, come back. I wasn't done. Or I should say my ideal relationship wouldn't be entirely sexual. That's what I meant to say. Not focused on sex. Oh, Jakey, I know there are chasers out there. I would know. I've met a few of them, and they are not cool. But I'm closer to more like liberal cities, like St. Louis. I was previously like a 7-hour drive from St. Louis, and now I'm only 2 hours, I think, ish. And I have a few friends in St. Louis that could maybe introduce me to some people, now that I'm closer and I don't live a whole state away from St. Louis. Like, Springfield was cool and all, but it was still a really conservative city. Oh, yes, we know. I'd rather not talk about trans chasers, because they're just gross. They're icky. You know what I do want to talk about? What is your opinion on chocolate milk? I love getting this pre-mixed chocolate milk, but I'm also not opposed to using like a chocolate syrup and mixing it. When I was a kid, I used to have this powder. This like chocolate powder, and I loved the crunch, you know, at the end. You would find like the little bits that just didn't dissolve. Yum. Yes. I just... Powder mid? I liked powder. But syrup is pretty... Syrup is more consistent. Chocolate milking these nuts? Sorry, nuts? Oh! You know what I really talk about? I actually would have plugged HelloFresh. I'm on a cooldown right now. I'm not... I'm like... I was planning on it every about half-ish hour. We still gotta wait, like, another 12 minutes or so before I try to force it down your throat again. I may be greedy, but I you know, I have only your best interests in mind. Oh, yes. My Facebook... So I have... When I'm streaming, I have Facebook up. Not because I want to, like, see what people are talking about. It's so that if Cody needs to tell me something, like if it's an emergency, I can just read it. Here, I'm actually gonna mute these guys. Actually, no, just in case he decides to talk to me there. Like if it's an emergency and he needs me to do something, I can read it and go, oh, okay, yes, sir. Amount of times. I don't know if I can talk about the specifics of like what I have to do. Yeah, I think it'll be safer if I don't. I want to. If I'm allowed to, I totally would. But I don't know if I am unallowed or allowed to, but I'm gonna be safe. But yes, I have certain criteria to fulfill, and I want to fulfill them to make HelloFresh happy. I will not make a single penny. Like, not even ad revenue. I will not make a single penny. But it's the thought that counts. Let's see. I want to get a better So, the tail of this coin is supposed to be a peacock feather. No, they're not actually watching. The only time that I feel like HelloFresh would actually look at the VOD is if I'm, like, saying something nice about it. Which, of course, is all the time. Oh, I love HelloFresh. Oh, it's so yummy. Oh, yes, of course, Matt. Yeah, I didn't get the obligatory vibe from your inquiry. It's just curiosity, after all. Nothing wrong about curiosity. Anyway, this stream is sponsored by... You know, I would love a sponsor from that other person. I'm not supposed to talk about other brands while on my sponsored tenure. Peacocking these nuts? Your nuts? Oh, speaking of nuts, my mom, when I moved out from my apartment, my mom she was really nice and got me a whole, like, jar of cashews. And me and Cody are still, we haven't even gotten to halfway down this huge tin of cashews. It's a big, just like me when I think of arcade. That being my heart. My heart is big when I think of arcade. You're slacking while on the job. I'm gonna tell your boss. And he'll be like, okay. He won't do anything actionable. He'll just acknowledge and keep going about his workday. Now that's a much more cool and creative peacock design. Oh, I figured. I know you're not, like, on the actual construction site. Construction site, though. I know what your job is. I know where you live. Oh god, I've gone into full evil laugh mode. Sorry. Whenever I think of, like, dubious, awful. I've been watching too much Oppenheimer. I'm turning into an evil scientist myself. Oh, you know, I actually haven't formally talked to Oppenheimer in a little bit. Yeah, I like that peacock. Without the P, about chicka wow wow. About chicka wow! Nice. Okay. I think I'll do one more coin and then we'll move on to animation. I just wanted to make a little bit of progress. Yo, plot where Ulysses pretends to be the Chancellor? Actually, I'm writing that down. I wasn't even planning it, but this guy he do kind of look like this dude, though. Oh, I'm hungry. I ate just like a bowl of Cheerios and some orange juice for breakfast. You've had your... Oh, congratulations! They made it a much bigger ordeal. From before, they would fall out the mom at age 15. Katy Perry wrote a song called Peacock. Is it good? Are there actual peacocks? Is there pea? And also, are there, you know, bird cocks? That bird saying bird cock it sounds way more inappropriate than what I meant. Oopsie. Yes and no. Damn it! Wait, there's pee? Ew. Nasty. Oh, this is a cool one. Okay, so this coin, has the, oh, what's his tits? What's his face? The constable. I knew it started with a C. It's this dude. He's also a conquistador. Las Vegas showgirls. Cody wants to take me to New Orleans. You know, for Mardi Gras. I don't know about that. Oh, I thought you meant like the mom was 15 when the babies come out, and I was like, wait a minute. No, not wow. I was like, huh. I know. I'm like, okay, potato. I understand now. We are now on the same page. I get it. Oh, I think I've heard that song before. Oh, beans. I wanted... The whole point of me pulling that up was to see this dude's face. I guess technically it's not his actual face. It's a mask. Cue the joke about that Dream song talking about how he can't wear his mask, or some, like, you know, preschooler edgy stuff like that. I love how this character, it's kind of funny that he gets the smallest coin because he has this huge, the conquistador here, Pizarros, that's his name. He has this whole, like, inferiority complex. And, I just think it's funny that he gets the smallest coin. Arcade coins. I was having this intellectual conversation with one of my friends the other day about transforming arcade into an actual arcade machine. And, like, getting a bunch of arcades in there and calling it the Ganon arcade, you know, because it's full of Ganon. Arcade, my beloved. I love Pizarros. His design is so cool. Oh, Pizarros. Oh, mi amor. La 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 bombadara. It would be a shooting game. I don't, you know, what kind of video games would Arcade like? I think we've had this discussion before. I think he would just like chill games like Stardew Valley, City Skylines, like games that I would fucking hate. I don't think he would endorse or even touch any game that has an inkling of violence in it. He's not a violent man. Oh, he would be into farming simulators. He's not a botanist, but I think he would find it relaxing. You know, it's kind of hard to grow plants out in the Mojave. Minecraft. Okay, that's actually how I play Minecraft. I don't like the scary monsters. Mortuary Assistant? I've never heard of that game. La la. Da, 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 da. I forgot what sort of skull this was. I think it was one of the smaller theropods. I just looked up tiny dinosaur on... I'm gonna be honest. I looked up tiny dinosaur on Google and just, like, made his mask the first skull I thought looked cool. Oh, he would love that! Yeah, he could get more practice in. Not that Arcade needs any practice. He's a very good doctor. You know, he's been in my guts. Okay. No. We need to wait until acting up. I've been in his guts. He's been in my guts. Not in like a weird way, of course. You know, okay. Yeah. Ow! Ouch! Oh, beans. I actually need to add that as a sound effect. I keep meaning to. F-I-S. Fish. Yes! What are you trying to spell out? Fission? This stuff is not supposed to be hair. It's supposed to be like some sort of feathery... Like, same with Archidelt, same with, Jakey! That's naughty! Oh, no, this is a mask, not a fist. Why are you guys talking about fists? I just don't get it. Whoa, dude, you... Oh, jeez. Oh. Skirt. Oh, I think I forgot to do my stretches today. Oopsie, I've been kind of... My hands, honestly, have not really been in any pain lately. And they also haven't been, like, super stiff. Unless I'm working all day. So I've been, like, falling behind on my proper stretches. So, I'll do that after we, switch over. Which will be very soon. Ah, yes. Can Pyth draw a conquistador hat? You know, this was fine. I can tell that this is supposed to be some sort of conquistador... Conquistador hecking hat. Ah, ba, ba, ba. He looks so happy. Look at it. Uh-oh. He almost doesn't look like a genocidal warlord. Oh. I could almost hug him. I wouldn't give him a kiss, though. He looks kind of gross. And I'm sure he does not smell pretty. Well, Arcade probably doesn't smell pretty, but at least Arcade has physical charm on his side. Pizarros, besides being buff, doesn't have much of anything. Oh, do you know what really grinds my gears? I've been meaning to talk about this on stream for a little bit. But I just haven't really had a great time to to bring it up. I wish people freaking understood the difference between being shy and being just straight up antisocial. Like, it's really not that difficult to come up with the difference. Like, you can be shy and wanting to do social interaction. That's not antisocial. This year, I'm making it kind of a late resolution, but I want to be more social this year. I avoid social interaction, not because I'm shy, but I just don't really like social interaction. I know it's good for me, which is why I want to do it. La 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 la. Go to a club. No, not like that. Just like in general online. A club, people go to a club with the pretense that something is going to happen that I do not want to happen. I know that there are, you know, some exceptions, but that's not what I'm into. I like quiet social interaction. Clubs are loud! I'm trying to yell more too, because I think it's funny, and I can actually yell now. So when I'm yelling, I don't want you guys to think I'm angry. I'm yelling because I think it's funny. I'm not yelling at you, I promise. Social interaction is not always loud. I know that you're just giving your experience, but that's fine. No, okay, now you're just giving me random suggestions. I appreciate the help, but I don't think those are helpful to me. But thank you for the input. I've been trying to find like a local D&D group. Even though D&D can be loud, they're more likely to just be quiet nerds outside of D&D. Yeah, like, I like board games. Board games can get heated. Furry conventions are loud! I've never been to a furry convention. I do want to try going to one. They sound fun. And I can meet other furries there. I was actually in this furry group chat for a little bit of a local city. Oh, this coin is a little bit too detailed. But the thing about it is, they were really clicky, and they were kind of mean all the time. Good evening, Stone. How are you? Good evening. We're yelling about board games. Well, I'm yelling about board games. Everyone else is just chilling out. No, I would prefer to go to, like, real-life events. But yes, I do need to be more social online. We're drawing hiker coins, Stone. Some Wanderling lore. You know, just because I don't actively draw Wanderlings anymore doesn't mean that I won't answer any questions about lore. Like, honestly, if you get me to start talking, you know I won't stop, and you know I love it. La 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 la. Same thing with mix lore. You know that if you get me talking, there's no way to stop it. Oh, actually, what clade would arcade be? Let's see. Let me go into my Wanderlings folder. What clade would you be, bud? I had a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Move! Ah. I think he would be, a Viperian. One of the black and white ones, not the colorful ones. Yeah. Because he's skinny, he's tall, and he doesn't really fit in the mold. I've actually been meaning to redesign them. That's another reason why I stopped drawing Wanderlings. I just didn't love their designs. His best friend. You remember her name. You remember Shell. Dr. Shell Rock. Native name Ugawe Guga. Ugukikikawaguga. Native name Ugawe Giga. Right? That was her name? Wait. One of these coins has a Giga on it, but it's not the same Giga. Let's see. Halapi. Yes. Yeah, Ugawe Giga. I love that little girl. Well, she's not a little girl, but she looks like a little girl. Dr. Shell Rock, my beloved. And I love her little shoes. Oh, this image is very tiny. Why are you so tiny? Native name Ganjigu. No, Ganjigu is the desert boy. Right. Here's the final plug I'll do for the stream. So, do you guys like fresh food that's been pre-portioned to you, that has, you know, your unique diet that you can, you know, like, HelloFresh just isn't just healthy, gross food. It's food that you'll like eating that just happens to be healthy as well. If you use my code, allow me to grab the image, the image here. You use my code, POG HelloFresh 20137. You use that code right there. You'll get 21 free meals, you'll get free shipping, and you'll get free art from yours truly. It's a freaking steal, dude. And now is the time to order. They have really unique recipes that you won't see until next November. You won't regret it. Oh my goodness. Thinking about HelloFresh puts a lot of phlegm in my throat. Okay, let's do a little stretch here. Whee! I'm actually kind of due for a... Oh, ouch! I'm due for a little break. Ooh. We're gonna transition over now to a normal stream that is not sponsored. Yay! Mr. Streamer, we hate sponsored streams! I know. So I will stop streaming for a short second while I switch everything over. I'll be right back, I promise.